everyone, so I have another DIY video for you guys. This one I am really excited about. It's a little craft that I had just planned on doing myself but decided to film a video for. It's really quick and easy, just sort of a way to take something that you have already and make it go from drab to fab and sort of glam it up and make it look really pretty and glitzy and glammy and all glamorous and gorgeous. So what am I talking about? Well, this is what I'm talking about here. I'd gotten this letter B. It's just a big solid wooden piece, all in black, for Christmas from my mom from Hobby Lobby for $10. Great price if you guys just want to go out and buy a piece of lettering or something. But she got me this obviously because Bree starts with a B, so that's my initial. I'd gotten it, it's black. My room is very like Baroque style, so with my room the black kind of didn't stand out and it was like, I love it, but I just wanted to sort of glam it up a little bit. I went out to Michael's and I bought these rhinestones and I did a little DIY thing for myself and I decorated this in this little pattern here, and yeah, so I just kind of wanted to glitz it up and it looks awesome in my room now. So just taking something that's very plain and making it a little bit more exciting and glamorous. So I thought this was really cool. I actually had planned on doing the entire letter all in the rhinestones, which I still might do down the road or something, but I really like how it's kind of like drooping down, almost like it's dripping, and then just has this nice corner piece here. I didn't plan on doing it this way when I first did the video, but yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys how you can do this. You guys, there's actually over 300 rhinestones on here right now. I used an entire package of things from Michael's, so it may not look like a lot, but it is, because there's a lot of really tiny ones. If you guys are interested in my headband that I'm wearing today, I have a whole DIY video on how to make your own headbands super quick and easy way, so check that out as well. It'll be annotated here on the screen. Yeah, so you can use anything you have in your house. It doesn't have to be this. You can do this to basically anything. I just decided how cool to sort of personalize something for your room but also have a piece of room decor and take something plain and make it glamorous. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this DIY video. I'm going to jump right into it. So please subscribe to my channel for more videos. If you're interested and want some more DIY and beauty type videos, then this is the place to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in my next one. Stay beautiful. Bye.
So first things first, you're going to need the thing that you're going to be personalizing, and for the purpose of this video I am using a wooden letter. This is the initial B for myself. It's from Hobby Lobby. It was $10, so really cheap and affordable if you guys want to go pick one up. You can probably get these at any craft store. And then as well, you're going to want to get your rhinestones, so you can use any color. These ones are just plain silver rhinestones, really easy to find. They're at Michael's. I think this pack was $6.99 and you get 304 pieces in this whole thing. And I'm warning you right now, if you use these particular ones, it's going to take an entire package to do the design that I showed you at the beginning of the video. Of course, you're also going to need a glue gun. Easiest way to get something that's really going to hold the rhinestones on there. The first thing I like to do, and how I started this, is try to get a general pattern, an idea of where you want to place the rhinestones. I didn't stick to it the whole time. I did my best, but this is how I started off at the beginning of the video, trying to just get a general idea of how I wanted them and then do the small section, then glue the pieces and continue on that way. It's very difficult, especially when you're using something that's really like a large size like this and the crystals are so small. You don't have to use crystals as small as I am here. You can use tinier ones or bigger ones. It's totally up to you. So whatever size rhinestones you decide to use, just start using your glue gun and follow the pattern that you want to do. If you don't want to do a pattern, just go wing it, go randomly, glue them however you want on there. This is how I started the corner. I really most specifically wanted the corners to be in a pattern, and I find that it's easy to start off this way. That way you want them to all sort of fit together. You don't want there to be any big spaces unless that's the way you want to do it. You can be creative with it, so if that's how you want to go with it, that's fine. But I find that this way looks just really like icy. I don't know what kind of word to use, but it just looked really cool and I really liked it. And then you definitely want to use a variety of sizes. I mean, you can go with one large size if you want, but I find that using various sizes is more aesthetically pleasing to the eye, as well as it just kind of adds dimension and depth to the thing that you're personalizing. So this is how it's starting to pan out. Obviously I didn't want to do this, like this took me probably 4 to 5 hours because there's so many pieces and I'm a perfectionist. So it's definitely a long time consuming craft. It's not super fast, and like especially if you're using really tiny ones like I am. If you decide to use bigger ones, it's obviously going to take you less time. But it was kind of time consuming, not going to lie. That's why you'll see throughout the video that it looks like it's getting darker and darker, because it is. I started this around 2 o'clock and kept going till maybe 5 or 6 at dinner time. Obviously, depending on the letter, for me, if you guys decide to do a letter, I found it was easier to actually start at the little corner pieces of the bee here. That's why I did both pieces. And then this is kind of where I started winging it and just stopped with a pattern. I tried to do what I could, but it's a little easier if you're not too OCD about the perfection of the sizes and everything. So I just made sure that I rotated the size of the beads or the rhinestones, whatever, and going around the holes of the letter, depending on whatever kind of lettering you're doing or piece you're doing. You can also use tweezers if you want. I use those for the really, really tiny ones. And going around that little circle piece, I found was honestly the easiest thing, because it just gave you a starting point for the rest of the piece and allowed you to sort of rotate through those different sizes like I'm doing here. And then once you have that circular part done, it's really easy to build from there in terms of gluing on the rhinestones. To be honest, I'd definitely suggest that, because that's one part that you don't want them like falling over top of the corners of the piece of the lettering that you're doing. So making sure that you start around the edges and then build internally from there is definitely going to help you with size differences if you choose to do different sizes. I think it looks a lot better and nicer, as you can see, as this is building and coming together right now. Having the different sizes gives it more depth and dimension to it, and I really, really like the effect that it gives, especially when it's like shining and the light in my room and everything. I really love that. So I think that having different sized rhinestones on your personalized piece that you decide to use and decorate is a good idea, whether it's this small or bigger, but just making sure that you have a couple different sizes in there is really going to just kind of make it a little bit more creative and just really unique. I've seen pieces where they're all the same size and they look kind of boring, but like, look how cool this looks. I think the effect of it is just really pretty. That just may be me, but that's just how I wanted to do it for this video and for the piece that I'm doing. But I think this looks so pretty the more I build on it, and I just absolutely love it. So here, in terms of the letter that I'm doing, I'm sort of building it down on an angle and following that B shape. And then this is where I start to want it to sort of look droopy and like it's a dripping and kind of like it's an icicle almost. Really, really cool. That idea was just kind of random and came to me as I was getting to this point here. I just kind of liked that effect that it had there. So you can see how just adding a couple and making it look really messy makes it look really creative and unique and different, and I just love it. So you guys can do whatever you want. It's always obviously going to be different per letter. But this is how mine turned out. I think I added a little after the end of this video, but this is it. I love it. Please subscribe for more videos if you're interested, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.